Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're going to do a Let's Play and initial impressions review for Vermillion VR, a game released on the Steam store today for all the major VR headsets. It normally retails for 20 bucks. It's on a release sale, 10% off. I bought it at that sale price. I'm really liking this app. It basically is a realistic painting app where basically you can draw oil on canvas and just have the joys of that in VR. You have one environment. This is it. It looks nice, and basically you have four main tools actually. Here you have all your brushes, okay, and you also have your little rags here to clean your brushes. You have your canvas here, and you can bring it closer, farther away. You can set it up however you feel best. This is my original painting. It's not very good, but I wanted to show it off. Let's go ahead and show something else, though, for right now. And you can see this was made with this program. I have no idea how they did that. I'm not going to try to do that. And of course here you have all your colors, your palette, and let's go ahead and let's get started. So one cool thing about this is that you do have YouTube here available along with other tools, save, export. So if you want to export, you can. You have your settings here. I would like to see more performance settings. The only thing available right now is Paint Anti-Aliasing. I turned that on because it was off by default. Audio, brush pressure indicator left-handed, whether you want to restart the tutorial or not. You have your layers here, and you can check out, how probably the easiest way to do that is to have different layers, and you can see that way it's easier with the colors not mixing in with each other. So that's pretty cool. We're not going to do anything that complicated, though. But let's go ahead and actually let's search. So by default, it has this website which I had never heard of, Ecosia. But I think I like it. Let's go ahead and let's search for nature still photos. Oh, if we can type nature, let's just go photos. And we're going to try to draw one of them. Oh, I don't know how complicated we want to be. Let's try to choose. Let's go for something simple. You know what? I like this one. So let's go ahead and, ooh, nice. Okay. So we're going to use this as a reference. And that'll be the photo that we use. Okay. So let's go ahead and, let's start a new painting. Yes. And you can choose the size. So the way you do it is this, how 24 by 18 I think is what we want to do. Okay. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and say yes, that's what we want. Okay. So this will be a little challenging. So let's go ahead and let's move this closer. Okay. And let's just start. By the way, I am not an expert artist of any kind, so but I think we're going to start off with blue, and we're going to start off with the darkest blue. So let's just okay. So we're just going to start off. By the way, there is a setting Now, as you can tell, this is a lot darker than the blue in the photo, but that's okay. we can always lighten it up later, or we can keep it dark. I'm gonna try to keep this as simple as possible because I don't want to make the video too long. But I do want to show off the different things available. I do wish there was an even bigger brush than this one, but that's okay. We'll manage. So we want to get this all. It doesn't have to match perfectly all across the canvas. We're obviously going to have some whites in there, so we really don't need to get it all blue at the bottom. Let's just focus on getting this part really blue, and I think we're fine with the other stuff. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Okay. So there's two ways to clean the brush. You can use the rag here, and you'll clean the brush. Okay. You can also press A button. And for the palette, same thing. You can press Y, and you'll go back to the default palette here. Okay. So now what do we want to do now? I think we want to lighten it up just a bit. So let's go ahead and let's pick the lightest blue here. And like I said, normally I would go for more detail, but since I want to do this as fast as possible for the video, we're not going to bother with trying to create more detail. Plus, I'm not that talented an artist either, so. So you want to do some of that. See how the colors mix? That's pretty awesome, right? That's what we want. That is exactly what we want here. We don't want any... You see? Wow. This is already turning out better than I thought. Okay. Okay. Ooh. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So again, let's clean up. Well, you know what? Let's not do that yet, because I think we want to get this side here perfect here, and I think we need this brush. Okay, and we really want to get the shape here. And you see how the colors mix here? You saw that? That's fine. That's what we want. We want colors mixing. We don't want plain colors here. We want a real good mixing of colors. But we got to be careful because we don't want too much color mixing. And by the way, there is this tool here that'll help you mix colors better, if you're so inclined. Okay, we're going to mix a little bit here, intentionally. Last time it was a mistake, a happy accident. But this time we're doing it on purpose. And we want... Okay. So, we definitely want different layered blue here. Okay, all right. And maybe it gets over here some. Okay, okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So, as you can see from the photo, there's like another line right here. So we want to do that. Let's use this brush here. And let's go ahead and let's lighten this up just a tad. Ooh, do we want to do that? How lighter is... You know what? Let's just do this. Hopefully this will And let's do it again. Let's lighten it up. Okay. We might put a little bit of white. Okay, a little bit of white in here. Okay. And lighten it up just a tad. Okay. And this brush might be too heavy. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we can get this. It's just this. We kind of want to raise it up from here. We might need to use another brush though to accomplish that. So let's go ahead and let's go for this one. Actually, we want a little bit more white, so a little bit more mixing here. Okay, all right. And again, let's raise it up. And again, I'm rushing through this, so it's not going to look as good, but we're not trying to get it perfect. We're going to be okay with it not being perfectly the way that we want. Okay, all right. By the way, what do y'all think? Should I give up the practice of law and go 100% into my new painting artistic career? If you think so, go ahead and donate to this cause, to this very wonderful cause. I can't think of a better thing to donate to, and I'll be a happy artist. Okay, so we might have made it too dark here. Okay, all right. Or we might have. Ooh, okay. Okay, so now to make the snow. And this will be interesting. I'm not sure exactly how we'll do this, but we'll figure it out. Because the colors are going to mix here. So again, we'll have white here. And so let's see what happens now, because I have a feeling the whites is going to mix with the blue. Or maybe not. Okay, alright. We'll get different layers of white later on, but for maybe we don't need to worry about that, because definitely the blue is mixing with the white and creating kind of a little gray. But that's perfect for what we want to do, so yes. But let's clean up here a little bit, because... Okay, alright. So, see it right here, like a little gorge here, and then it goes down. Okay. And by the way, there is a function to straighten out your brushes, but I'm not doing that because I believe in happy accidents. We're going to be okay. Okay, alright. And so, a little taller over here, right? But a little straighter. And at some point, it goes like in a little arch. This might be... I don't know if this is... Let's just see what happens. Oh, no. So, there is a way to undo brush strokes. Unfortunately, I don't seem to recall how to do that. It's okay. It's okay. We'll accept it as a happy accident. or we'll fill in the blue later. It'll be difficult to get the right blue, so that's what I'm worried about. Okay, we'll worry about that later. And so this is more straight here. Ooh, okay, wow. So be careful there. Okay, all right. So we can get darker shades here, and we can mix some of the blue as well. So again, this is one of the beautiful things about how I left it very basic. I don't have to worry about the color blue here, because I know it should match, because I didn't really. And this will help me make my gray as well. Okay, all right. Okay. Like I said, we don't need to make it perfect, but we do need some blending here. This will probably be one of the most difficult parts. This is probably too dark, but let's see what happens. We have a lot of white, so you know what? It kind of worked out. It kind of worked out. Wow. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, it's too dark. So that's okay. What I plan to do is to add some white later on. Okay. And this brush is probably a little too big. And it kind of goes from right here, I guess. And it kind of takes over. All the way around. Right? Yeah. Ooh, okay. Again, we're not trying to make this perfect, but this does need to be a little bit brighter to match the Aurora Borealis here, and we need a little bit more textures here, and a little darker here as well. But first of all, we need more. This is too dark. So we thought this was light enough, but it's not. So we're going to keep mixing white on it. By the way, I have not used this paint thinner. To be honest, I'm a little scared to use it. But that is paint thinner, and if you know how to use it, it's very helpful with your oil on canvas painting technique. I still think it's too dark. Okay, let's see now. It needs a little bit of blue. So let's add some blue. See, I don't want to make it too dark though. You know what? Let's add some of this blue here. Okay. And let's add a lot more white to make up for that. Okay, let's see if we had a happy accident here. Does this work better? It's too gray. I think this works. I like it. I think this is perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know what? Perfect enough for what we're doing on this Let's Play. If you can't tell, I really enjoy this Vermillion app. Obviously, I'm not a painter. I'm a lawyer. But I could definitely see that changing, assuming I get enough financial support from my viewers. I'm just joking. Not really. I think I'll keep my day job, but Hey, if somebody out there wants to throw money at me so that I can focus on my new artistic career, um, that would be much appreciated. Uh, okay, there's like a little thing here, and I think this brush is too big, but and there's like another layer like right around here. So let's go ahead and let's change brush. Well, you know what? We need to make this one here. In fact, this whole area here is, but we're gonna have to lighten it up a lot. So we're gonna have to. In fact, we might just want to do this. This might be faster here. This might be faster doing it this way. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay. It's a little too gray, but we'll take it. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Okay. And we're gonna lighten it up a little bit more. Okay. And we're gonna create this over here. We're gonna change up the reference photo a little bit because I do want the floor to be crimson Snow White. I was gonna say crimson white. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay. Let's okay. Let's clean our brush. And let's change our brush. I think this one. Now we want some fine detail in here. We want we kind of want to mix a little bit more white in here. Yeah, we want a little bit more mix. We don't want it. We want a little texture here, so we're gonna have to be very careful how we do this. But we want more texture. I don't know if we can do this. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have some texture. It's not exactly what I want, but it's better than nothing. You know, this gives it some depth here. Come on, need more texture. Need more. Come on, give me some texture. Give me some texture. By the way, this does have an autosave feature. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Can we make this Aurora Borealis a little bit more interesting? I don't know. I might be messing up here, but you know what? Happy accidents. We definitely want it brighter. It's too dark right now. And these like shoot up like very bright. And I don't know that I can come up with the right color for it. Okay. And the other thing I noticed is the water here is a little bit darker, so we're gonna try to do that as our finishing touch for this. This is Vermillion VR, just released on the Steam store today. I bought it because it had lots of positive reviews and looked something like I would have fun. And yeah, it's everything that I was hoping it would be. I'm not an expert painter, so I really can't tell you how this would differ from real oil painting in real life. Obviously, you don't have tubes of paint that you're putting here and mixing up. You know, that's one difference. Maybe they'll add that in the future. But I really like the mixing of the colors. And you can see this is just limited by your talent. And I'm very limited right now on that front. See, I'm making it too gray, but I really need to make it like light blue, and I'm not sure. I definitely like the ambient sounds. They're very calm and soothing. I would prefer more environments. Like I said, I didn't use layers, so I think this app does need more of a tutorial. There is a very basic tutorial, but it never teaches you about layers. I think that's something important for most people to know about. And obviously, that's one way this is superior to just normal oil on canvas. I'm going to take off all the rough edges, though. I want to take off all the rough edges. Too many rough edges here. It is running at a steady 90 frames per second on my RTX 3080. I haven't experienced any major issues or bugs yet. Obviously, since you have YouTube, you can play the step-by-step video tutorials for painting. I didn't do that because I'm afraid of a copyright strike. But you can also listen to any music you want, obviously. So that's another great benefit. And let's see. Let's get this dark blue out here. Okay, let's see how this works here. Okay. This is not going to be the right brush for it. I'm not sure how to do that. Seems a little okay. Yeah, I have no idea how to how to get this layer look on the water here. So I think I'm gonna have to end this right here because I don't want to make the video too long. But my initial impressions of Vermillion are very positive. I'm not sure I can rate this right now. If I had to, though, I'd probably give it an 8. There are some features that I would like to see. Like I said, more environments, definitely more brushes, um, more in-depth tutorial from within the game. Because, like I said, some of the as you can see, some of the controls here are very finicky. Like I'm having trouble putting the brush back. Okay, ooh, that would, the paint thinner is not really explained all that well. It just kind of tells you it's there, but doesn't tell you, under what situations you would use it. Doesn't really touch on the layers. But, one thing I like about this is very easy to get into. So you can start painting right away. And it's a joy to paint, and it's pretty realistic as far as matching the oil on canvas, to what would happen in real life. Let me fix this. This is bothering me. Sorry. I can be a little bit too much of a perfectionist sometimes. So let me fix the brush here. And, it's a little doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. Well. Okay. Maybe I made it look worse. Okay. So yeah, this is Vermillion. I've really enjoyed this so far. This is my second painting. Obviously, it didn't come out perfect. It's flawed, but you can export it. In fact, I've already exported my earlier painting to Steam, and I thought it looked really good. And this one, I think it needs more work, but I think it's good for what it is. Trying to paint really fast under pressure. And yeah, anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked my video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I really like Vermillion VR. I think it's top notch. It might be the best painting app in VR as far as, realistic painting, as far as a simulation of painting in real life, as opposed to something like Tilt Brush, which is painting for VR, so it'd be a lot different than real life. But yeah, this is probably the best. The only other competition I can think of would be Painting VR. And I think right now this Vermillion is just a lot easier to use than Painting VR, so I would recommend it over that. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. I have no idea how I teleported out of there. This might be the first bug I've experienced. I don't know what I touched that made me do that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.